Hey, climbing friends, I bet you weren't expecting that one. Well, now that the cat's out of the bag, I'll let you know what this episode's going to be all about. So this episode's going to be about progress capturing, and more specifically, using the Garda Hitch. How the hell am I going to get out of this? Oh, shit. The Garda Hitch will come in handy in case you have no other options. You don't have a Prusik, you don't have a capturing device. Let's just roll the intro and I'll tell you all about it. Let's get started. Okay, welcome back. So let's throw a quick little anchor system together. There's tons of ways to put together, and there's tons of tools you could use to do progress capturing. But first, what is progress capturing? Well, basically, it's whether you're hauling a load or you're rescuing somebody, you need something to capture the progress you make by pulling up on the rope. Let me explain. Let me grab the rope. Here's the rope. So here's our rope. If I'm pulling something up, I'm limited to how long I could hold onto this line until I have to let go and it falls down. A progress capturing device like, for example, this Traxion. Let's throw this together real quick. And then clip into the beaner. Now, when I pull on this end here, this being the load line, I can make some progress, and then I can let go, let my hands rest, and bam, the load stays where it was left off. And you could use a Grigri for this. You could use a Prusik. You could use a ton of things. But sometimes you got nothing but a couple beaners. So that's where the Garda Hitch comes in handy. So I'm going to show you how to make a Garda Hitch to make a progress capturing device. And I'll have to pull you guys in close so you get a better look. So I'll pull you guys right in here. Let's do that. Okay, let's throw together a Garda Hitch. Sad story is probably there's definitely been times when people had the tools, just not the know-how, to do progress capturing and couldn't pull someone up and out of a situation, and people probably have died, but it's not going to happen to my subscribers. So let's put this over here, and okay, so we could either do it on this. Garda Hitch works better usually on soft points than hard points, so we're just going to build the Garda Hitch here on these loops and get rid of this locker for now. So what you're going to do is you're going to build progress capture with just two beaners. And the way this works best is if the beaners are identical. And these oval black diamond beaners will probably work the best I've found. You could use probably oval gated ones like these, but I think these work the best. And you could use a bunch of different beaners. The point is they have to be pretty identical. You don't want to match something like this with, like, let's be extreme and say with something like this, because you'll see soon that it just wouldn't match up. So they got to be pretty damn identical. And definitely practice with this and see what works best before you end up having to use it. So that's always the best practice. So let's throw one beaner in here, and I like to put them down like that. One beaner here, and let's get another beaner like that and face it down. Okay, so we got two beaners. Gates on the same side for now, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we have to find our load side of the rope. So we're going to say that this side here is the load side of the rope. Okay, so this is our load. So we're going to clip this in here with the load outside like that. And then we're just going to simply take our haul line here, our haul side, and we want it between these two beaners. So we're going to clip it right in there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to flip this beaner over. That increases the safety because now it's harder for this Garda Hitch to come unclipped. Now let me show you quickly how it functions. So the haul line here pulls this back beaner towards this beaner, pushing and locking onto this haul line, which is capturing the progress. I'm pulling on it right now real hard, it won't go anywhere. And then we can pull on this side and it'll feed it up and then keep it. Feed it up, keep it. And that's why it's really important that these are the same. Now one of the problems with this is you have to really watch it because you don't want it coming unclipped on anything. You could probably switch the beaners around a bit. I like to make sure that this bottom side isn't close to the nut. So even if I did this, and you did that, you'd still have a problem where it's kind of close to there. And that's kind of the fall end of the Garda hitch. If you get really good practice in it, you could probably figure a way to make it so it's, both sides are up. Let's see if we can figure it out. Let's put both sides up like that and then try clipping it in. Let's see. Clip this in here. This being our whole side, clip this in here. And then we want that down there. Okay, so now, that's a little bit safer there. So you might be saying, Josh, if that's really the problem, why not use 2 locking beaners instead? Well, the problem is if you use locking beaners, the 2 locking the screw gate parts, they end up, no matter which way you put them, pushing the beaners apart too much, as you can see here. And it kind of just ruins the whole system. And actually, ironically, I found this beaner that I've been testing for a long time, this Gravel beaner, doesn't seem to look like it has that problem because it doesn't have any screw gates. So, I don't know what situation you're going to run into where you're going to have both these beaners because you need identical beaners at the same time. But I don't even have 2 of these because I don't really use this one that much because it doesn't really open enough for like putting a big fat line in there. You can just get your finger in it. So, it's more practical if this is what's going to end up happening, especially if you're in a weird scenario where you just lost a lot of stuff and you really need to use this. So, that's the whole point of this. You have to have this tool in your pocket. Because if you ever get into a sticky situation, you need to haul someone up, you need a progress capture, this is a great tool to have. Just know its limitations and the dangers about it and keep an eye on it and it'll work for you. So that's really important. So let's hope you enjoyed that. Let's do the outro. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a really important tool to have in your pocket in case you run into any sticky situations. Don't get caught out there with the pants down. If you enjoyed that, you like my content, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in next week's episode. I make one every week. And Josh Perry climbing out of here. See you guys later. Have fun. Stay warm. It's getting cold.